Lysychansk, which is one of the last two major towns still under Ukrainian control in Lugansk district. As we get closer, our escorts really stepped up the pace because of the risk of being shelled here. We've seen evidence of that destruction on the road. We've seen upturned vehicles, burnt out military trucks, and we've just gone through an oil refinery that appears to be on fire. It hasn't been working for months, but it's clearly been struck in the last few hours.
И что готовите вы сейчас? Борщичок?
So we've just come to an apartment block in the city where we've met some residents. They said it was shelled a few days ago. 3 shells hit the building and 1 woman was killed. She's buried in a grave just behind the building, and another woman was injured. But the people here say they're still determined to stay, even though they know this could become the next Severodonetsk, the next Mariupol. But they say they've got no money. They've got nowhere else to go. Behind me is what used to be, or rather what's left, of Lysychansk's Palace of Culture. It's been totally destroyed in artillery bombardment, and around us on the ground we've seen the evidence, the remains of the shells that caused that destruction. So we've come into that ruined cultural centre. It's been totally destroyed. The floor is littered with plaster. The walls are scorched by flames. It's just a sort of apocalyptic vision of clearly what was once a really grand building. Another casualty of the war in Ukraine. There's a real sense here, with just a few thousand people left in a place that used to be home to more than 100,000, that time is running out. The people here are determined to stay. This gives you a sense of the scale of the devastation. Part of this building is still on fire behind me, and the roofs and the floors above have been totally destroyed. So in front of us is one of the 3 bridges that's been destroyed right on the edge of Lysychansk. It used to lead into Severodonetsk. Most of that city, Severodonetsk, now held by Russian forces.